Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Please bear with me. Borrow me 1 minute. Carola Ede, if you laugh me, I go block you. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Long time no saw. Look on no vex, so I've been extremely busy. I've been extremely busy. Moving no easy. I've been extremely busy. I've been moving, so it's just been. It is what it is. Look on no vex. I am all yours now. Ish. Whoosh. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hello, twe. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Jem. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening. Thanks for everyone that asked after me. I saw your WhatsApp messages. Sorry, I've just been. I didn't ignore you. I've just been so. It's been very stressful moving. I no go lie. It's been very, very stressful moving. So yeah, I've just been shuttling between both properties. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Please fasten your seatbelts. This talk of Covenant University, I don't just want us to limit it to, yes, the parents talked and everything. No, it's not about the parents alone. If you are a parent in diaspora, parents in Nigeria, if you are a guardian, maybe you're a guardian for your siblings or, or your nieces or nephews, whoever it is, please come closer. This talk of Covenant University is very, very personal to me. Personal in the sense that, like most of you would know, I attended the Winners Chapel. And like I always say, I'm a stakeholder for Winners Shuffle. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. I'm greeting you all as you are greeting me. I'm a stakeholder at Winners Shuffle. I remember when they were building this school, this particular Covenant University. I remember Babo Yedepo opened his mouth then and told us that God told him he should replicate Ora Robot. Ora Robot University. He should replicate it in Nigeria. And of course, all of us began to contribute money. We sowed a seed that provoked the Lord. Now wetin Baba tell us be that time. He say, and I remembered very well, he even told us, he said that, as you are contributing to the kingdom, wetin they call am, kingdom inheritance, breaking the ground. That time we no ask Baba say which kind ground he wan break, we no ask am. As I dey among them, so all of us, we suspend our brain. And I remember Baba said back then, if you want to get as a member of the university, when they build the university, while we're all contributing, actually they won't collect money for our hand. Omolefe, yes, I'm hoping I pronounced your name well. Now lip service, wait and hear my story. I remember very well, Baba said, wetin dey happen be say, if your children want to go to, Guru boy, how are you? It's been a while. I hope you're good. He say if your children or your family, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. And you? He say your children or your family, if una wan attend Covenant University, they go give una discount. I am glad to let you know, say all those things na scam. Maybe they can't they give discount today, I don't know. But at that time, it na scam. And I go tell you why. You've been so sad since yesterday, Jem. Please take heart. Just pull yourself together. So, and also, me when you dey look so, we carry pom because we do labor offering. We did not just give money, we gave our time to ensure that Ora Robert University, the replication of Ora Robert University, would be built in Nigeria. But that time, like I said, I be part of them. So at that time, all of us suspend our brain. We no ask about the structural setting of the church, of the school. We no ask about the governance of the school. We no ask about the educational standard and the living standard of the school. You see that health center with the Covenant University, that particular health center, I know it like the back of my hand. Maybe they can renovate after I don't come out. That one another story. But that health center is just a basic health center. Very, very basic. There is nothing to it than just basic. In short, those of us with the UK, you know when you say your GP, you know at least in your GP, like your health, like your normal health center, you will have you will have hospital bed, you will have professionals. Hey Rosie, how are you? You will have hospital bed, you will have professional, you will have this, you will have that. I can say it authoritatively. Professional no dey that balm of Gilead. I can say that authoritatively. Okay? And parents, except una one lie. Hey, good evening, everybody. Except for one lie, there is no profession. In short, the doctors there are just general doctors. Okay? I remember there was a time, my brother, my younger brother, the same mother, the same father, he go that school. He go that Covenant University. I think they were like saying a second set, having a third set of Covenant University back then. You know, say back then, when you do jam, and jam won't jam you small. All those private university, they get their own exams. That time, my brother been saying no one go private school. We all of us do me and my immediate younger brother, na so we do. If you see the kind hustle where we hustle am, and not in a bad way, it's just he had done exams couple of times. You know that kind of level, that kind of older sister, older brother kind of level. If only, looking back now, if only we listen to him, a lot of things will be different. But hey ho, I mean, he enjoyed it eventually, but yeah, we wish things were done differently. You see the truth, Covenant University, like all what I read about the parents yesterday and what the parents were saying, the families and whatever they were saying on the news show, there is no lies in what they are saying. Unfortunately, you see those parents too, like every other parents and guardian, people who are guardians of students at Covenant University, we saw the handwriting on the wall. Okay? If you get picking for Covenant University and you say you no see handwriting on the wall, you not lie, you dey lie. We saw the handwriting on the wall. Even staff where they work for there, they see the handwriting on the wall. I am going to read. So when you want to attend Covenant University, there is, apart from paying the fees, and when I say you won't pay tuition fee, not be only tuition fee you go pay. You go pay tuition fee, you go pay medical fee, you go pay food allowance, originally you go pay. As a matter of fact, if you want your child to go to glorified secondary school, send your pikin go Covenant University. I cannot speak of other private school because me, I no get experience of other private school. I can only speak of Covenant University because now waiting I experience firsthand. No be me as a student, of course, but I get pikin where no be pikin. Yeah, my brother is my child. Well, if he catch me, he could tell me say me I dey treat am like small pikin. Anyway, I had a direct contacts. First and foremost, I remember, I think it was, they were either the second, I think they were probably the third set because Naim and them love pick husband, Lovoga, sorry, the wife, sorry, the husband of Love Oyedepo. Hey, good evening, no, WD, I mean. The wife of Oyedepo, sorry, the husband of Oyedepo, Oyedepo first daughter, Love. Na him and that boy, na go school together. You know, if you don't know, that boy too, na Covenant, sorry, that man, na Covenant University, if for graduates. Now, at the time, I think my brother finished 2007. Is it 2000? Yeah, 2007. I remember, yeah, it was 2007 he graduated. So, I remember very well the whole rationale sending him to, in short, na me the babaju de gbeyin say na lie you, they no born am way. He must go a private school. And the only reason, like I said, was because Waeki don Waek am, Neko don Neko am, Jam don Jam am. Now we say Ologbeni, o le wa di kini sí inú ilé. You got to go, you will send you to private school. We no get the time to sit down, no time to check time. Put her like that. So, anyhow, I remember that time when they tell us, when we dey carry pong that time, they tell us, they say, our family member go, he go get discount. That time I don't dey UK. You won't hear the truth. That's why I send message. That's why I email, what's the name? I email my bishop at the time. No be Bishop Oyedepo, the bishop of my own, that Olutayo. I remember say I email am. Now they tell me say I no dey Nigeria again. Say make I go. Say na my pastor wey dey for UK na go recommend me. And the nearest winners to me at that time, no be now we be say they don't get church everywhere. The nearest winners to me at the time, now the winners wey dey Manchester. So I no get time for their nonsense rigmarole. Anyway, we shall pay full school fee, so we will leave am for that one. The long and short of the story, I remember say I don't know how much they collect now, but at that time now the medical fee, because as a pikin they come school, they no born your papa well, you must pay fees, you must pay that medical fee. Whether the pikin use the medical center or you no use the medical center, that one no concern them. You must pay, and you go pay them before the pikin go start school. I think the medical fee at the time, I think it was about 100,000. I think I can't remember anymore. It's been a while. The person where they talk, he don't born pikin, don't marry, don't born pikin. So the longer short of the story be say, I think it was about either, I can't remember. I think it was maybe 100. I can't remember the amount, to be fair, but I know you have to pay. Whether pikin use them, whether you no use them, but lie you go pay. Then I remember say, food. You know, if you carry ordinary gari, you know if you carry them, they must shop for school. Rosie, calm down, wear your shoe and your bag and your nose mask and listen to what I got to tell. This one na direct experience, no be somebody they tell me. Then I remember very well they go say they have to cook. Now I say, una they cook for them as how? Why are you guys having to cook for them? Me, I even thought it was maybe first semester kind of scenario. Then they say allow you, say they must cook for them. Saying that to avoid food poisoning. That's a wonderful miraculous. Okay now. Anyway, they shall they cook for them. And I can't remember that time we never get WhatsApp. Nah, when me pada one room, you know that phone when they call when me pada one room. Now I can't carry. It be like that. Okay, I was with 3, but T-Mobile been do deal that time. You know, say if you dey abroad, those of us with the UK, you know, say na contract phone we dey use. Most of us na contract phone we dey use. So now they can't carry contract phone. Give now go collect contract phone that time. 33, thank you. Now go collect a contract phone. Now I carry phone, give them. Say at least pikin where they pay in school fee. Make her they monitor the pikin. Now so Now they say bloody fool, you are not allowed to use mobile phone at school. Now I say ní ìlú tó lọ́ba tó ní joyè, in university picking, how una no go let them use phone? What about if we wan follow them talk? Now they say they get call card. They say they get call card. I say call card bibawo. For inside Nigeria, is it not easier? Okay, if we want to call them, we will be there abroad. If we want follow our pikin talk, because na my pikin, na my pikin. I say if we want follow my pikin talk, how we go take the call am? Now they say, in a go fit call us, we will not go fit call her. I say hey, but that time we were so focused on we shall want making quickly go university, make it graduate, make we no one strike upon. Calm down now. I go just to now in a weakness account. Now I can't say why no? So if my pikin now say emergency there, I won't follow my pikin talk. I go take do am. They say now they say no. Say now the pikin go call me. I say okay, what about emergency? Another thing I forget. They get equivalent of house master. For boarding school, say you go get house master if you go boarding school. They get equivalent of house master. Now I say I can't go check the school where I pay. When person use Olowo Forowo Ragbo, now be the case of Covenant University. I know they talking to bad mouth to them. I they tell you eyewitness experience. Now I can't say I can't go check the I think it's now subjective. I think some children actually go to university from the age of 15, 16. Okay, but my brother at the time, my brother was way in his he was in his 20s when he went to school, when he went to uni. Anyway, so I don't want to forget the line of thought of what I'm saying. So they can't appoint person to us. Who be the person who would they follow the talk? Now they can't describe the person, but the description of that person is more like a house master. Now I say house master for inside university. House master, as in, do you mean porter? They say no. So they will allocate. So like how we have not even personal tutor. Basically, the house master. If you go to boarding school, you know what I mean. Now for my head, I can't think. I say I been a secondary school. Now we send this pikin go away. Meanwhile, in younger sister, in that one just did the laugh us. And that one, say last born, say they get stronger the way. That one, that one just did there. That one did there because they look all of us. All the grammar. I mean, as I speak Yibo, go and ask my sibling. They go tell you. Especially my younger sibling. They go tell you. My sister, she sabi speak. Now they go tell you say I sabi speak plenty English. So anyway, long and short of it. At that time, my younger brother, if you see the kind shake fire where we use the boy ITC, he's a man, sorry. Now man in be now, but that time a boy with the collar. That kind level now. So they can't get house master. As if that one no do. Then they must wear corporate, they must always be corporately dressed. No be say suits, but they will wear they always have to wear shirt and tie. They are not allowed to wear jeans. They will always, then if they wear jeans, there's a kind of jeans they allow them. Honestly, it was crazy. I'm telling you an eyewitness account. It was crazy. Because I remember that time, now we were going to do shopping. And no be any kind of clothes, no be any kind of shirts. Now they buy you. I want the likes of a TM Louis, Perry Cadilli. You understand? We go buy and there's a way the shirt has to sit on the child I say child, sorry, could have no vex. There's a way the shirt has to be. You understand? On the young person wearing it. So but say me, the school where I go, now state university I go. Nobody tell me how to dress. Nobody Osasi sha they listen. Nobody told me how to Abi. Those of us we go state and federal university. Abi they tell you now how to when we say futa, yes say futa. Anyway, I don't think they were telling them what to wear in futa because I had cousins that went to futa. But me I hear say Futa be like secondary school. I don't know, but I had cousins that went to Futa, and that my cousin we go Futa. That my cousin anyway. So me I shall know say eh, even accounting where I study where they say me could they wear corporate. Well I anyway, I no follow them wear corporate go class one day. Once I don't wear my jeans, okay now and again, but of course I know they buy clothes. Now obtaining, you know what they call obtaining. If you no get senior ones, you no go understand the things of the spirit. The senior ones and the cousins, they make you go to come catch one of your cousin or few of your cousin. Maybe they come they wear the same shoe size with you. Hey, you no go understand the things of the spirit. You no go know how the kind help where God help you. That time I remember say I get cousins. The one we like to dey wear corporate orishi. Now so we go wear them. I can't get designers. When you see me wear designers, no be even designers so to say, but if you see me with suit and everything, no be suit oh, because naturally I've always loved informal way of dressing. No be well, of course I dress decently, but like informal way. I don't like all these corporate wears. So anyway, I get plenty cousin wey be fashionista. So na Bambe, hey, thank you, Jari. Hey, me, when they come from abroad like this, if I go greet my cousin, he get one of my cousin that time. Hey, she dey work for bank. If I go Abuja, go greet her. Ayayayayaya. In cloth go loss. When you hear cloth go loss, in cloth go loss. And God can't cash am at the same size we be at that time. In cloth go loss. They get another one in shoe. Once I just go greet am. And the secret be say, I go no be say thief so to say, but I go collect black shoe. I go collect brown shoe. You know say black anything fit. Brown e flow as well. Na so I go dey. So in case don't finish, you go think say I get plenty shoe. You no go know say na two shoe now they rotate among myself. And the secret that time, I go make sure say blouse plenty and shirt plenty. Then trouser, I go make sure say I get blue jeans, I get black jeans, I get a neutral color which is brown jeans. Once you don't get you ain't no rich shirt, you go dey change shirts. People no go understand the things of the spirit. Anyway, so but on the case of Covenant University, walai, they have to wear specific type of shirts, specific type of trousers. They have to dress in a specific way. Now when they look, I say, so what about parents where they no fit afford this kind life? And I remember that time, my late mom, she was very against the whole Covenant University thing. She really kicked against it. But of course, you know, say as per older children, so we're just like, mom, see, you dey spoil this boy, he blah blah blah, he blue. Anyway, we shall do gaslighting. We do, you know, as per older ones now, we open eye for mom see, by fire by force. The boy and the truth be say everything when mom see talk, can happen bang. But anyway, but one thing when we notice be say, yes, my brother obviously graduated with a good result, but the truth be say, hey, come and see brainwashing. Any little thing they don't go sharp. Any little thing they don't go sharp. True. They go wake up very early in the morning. They go do covenant hour of prayer. They go shake it. You can't begin to speak in tongue. They spoke in tongue. I say, Lomo to Losi University. Well, like she member 9 first. You know, say for university that and all these 9 first students, and what did they call them again? Nigerian University Student Fellowship. I mean, what did they call them? Now then they speak in tongue. They spark in tongues. You know, they literally when you send your pikin go Covenant University, you send your pikin go there to go and indoctrinate your child. I am telling you that confidently. Confidently, I am telling you. Because he gets some kind things. I can't remember that time, my brother. He gets some kind things where they do. Even myself, where I go winners. I can't look and say, I can't turn unbeliever. Because the thing can't they surprise. Because, of course, I went to winners at my own will. But when my brother can't begin, they go. We shall see originally she changes. The whole thing, it was more like aggrandizing Oyedepo. Which kind double wahala be this? Which kind olówó fowó ra òyìnbí this. No be small something, no. Until today, we still dey na that matter we still dey judge today. But that one, make we put that one for one corner. So the next thing, my brother come turn church to the next house. Ologbeni, you no get life away from all this thing. Well, I no social life. Oh. There is no social life. In short, by the time we they come out for the school, they are so indoctrinated. I am telling you a eyewitness account. Now, account is not only me. You know, the apart from say, they go school. You know, they must attend chapel. They must do this. For the time when me I go university, those of us we go state school and federal universities. The last time where I shake, nobody forced me go church. As a matter of fact, I remember the time where I did Usua. I don't know what they do now. We get a lot of living lovers. A lot of people they stay independently. Especially those Ori Akpata, housing, Olujoda area, Iworoko. Most people were there. Well, of course, we have people that live on their own, but we also get living lovers. Make we no lie, living lover. I don't know what they do now, but our time, living lovers day now. You know, boyfriend, girlfriend, they live together. You know that kind, they go break up and make up. You know that kind of levels. You know, university is for you to explore. University and polytechnic is for you to explore. Fajuyi. Now you know. You know. You know, they get living lovers. Oshekita. Now you're Oshekita was hostel now. Because I remember in our days, we used to have Oshekita Nomola, your hostel. But me, I never lived in the hostel. I never lived there. But hostel, that Oshekita hostel, it make sense. Especially during the exam, it make sense. When you don't broke, those girls can sabi cook. Now after you come there, all those your friend. Anyway, Oshekita hostel at the time, because I remember we used to have then there was another hostel. I forgotten the name of the hostel. It's on your way to Adebayo. It's after very close to the police station. Simisola hostel. Yes, that's the name. But I think by the time I went back to Ado, they had turned it to a barrack. I think the armies used to live there. That's Simisola hostel. Oh my goodness. Action they happen. When you hear action, Afrojuju Shino Peter Igbati Walori na that place na action they happen because na town that hostel dey. That Simisola hostel used to be brown, a brown 3-story building. It's not an area now. Simisola hostel. We used to have some. If you want, Simisola hostel na the happening hostel in those days. Na the happening hostel. But me, I never lived in hostel. I lived off campus. I always lived off campus. I lived at Ori Akpata at a point. Then later on, I moved to housing. Initially I stayed in microfab, and you know say microfab. Hey, what happened in microfab stays in microfab. Microfab another. I don't know what those areas look like now, but microfab was the the day where I know the kind of people where I follow stay for microfab. I know my mouth is sharp. You get one particular guy, the guy na whatever now for Shell. That guy, I don't know who he be. I don't know say na only me na he be normal for microfab. I share one no be small something. He don't take with my mouth to don sharp. He don't take. I don't know. Now I carry myself. I stay microfab that time. I was a microfab. Myself, them Musha, all of us did together. I can't say all of us na normal students. Now so I can't deal. Now the guy find my trouble. No be say he find my trouble, they ask me out. Now look and tell him waiting I think about him. No be small something, you know. Nothing where I not tell him finish. Meanwhile, the guy don't do that. You know they everybody work on your own. They're always three working together. And me, I no quick understand the things of the spirit. I know they quick understand. I no quick understand wetin dey happen. I even see the guy for school now say, hey, The guy when they waka dey approach me, now say you, if anything, if ant step on me, hey, I will show you. Now lie you, now mouth, now only mouth I get to. I will show you, I will deal with you. Wait. Hey. Now when we want graduate, you know when you want graduate, you know say the flag, you know what they call flashing. You know, if you go school, you know, I don't know of people of now. You know, in those days for school, when they say they flash, hey, Benny. Now in the person flash, I just say they wear yellow and yellow. Hey, me I no even quick understand. I can't look and say which one be this your yellow uniform where they wear yellow. It's na yellow and black. They can't put a beret on top. Me too, I no quick understand. I no quick understand the things of the spirit. If you understand the things of the spirit, you go know what I mean. Ha. Now I can't now waiting be. I can't wonder why all of them waiting they worry all of them. Meanwhile, couple of the guys with me I follow stay with me my friends. Ashe, in short, it good me person gay, it good me. Meanwhile, I mean, na just innocent, I just dey do my thing. I no even think. If you see me and my flatmate, now so my mouth go dey sharp. All those stupid boys, he blah blah blah, he blow. He get one time like that way they go do action. Okay, he get one time where they go do action. Where they carry the person, they buy. I don't know the people. We shall come back from. We shall day school one day. Then we wake up one morning. Then we hear say they buy person. Say they butcher am. They butcher the butchering. Then they butcher am put am for nylon bag. And my mouth, if you say my mouth, they sharp that day. Now I say what kind of nonsense is that? They go send people come school. He blah blah blah. He blow. Oh yeah. Meanwhile, my flatmate. Now three because now only be female among them. Where originally the house will be rent. Now this person now get the house. Alajiru, the king of Ijiru, now get the house where we they stay at the time. Because now bungalow, he has like bungalows. So now we rent. But later we now moved. And me, I was always moving because I was always moving. There's a particular one, my main flatmate. That one, me and an apadi. But me, I don't understand. I just say all of us are normal students. You know, even don't know me. And funny enough, all of us go travel, come abroad for holiday. We're literally doing things together. Hey, I don't know, say. Now let me be ready for their midst. Hey, yeah. Now so my mouth go dey sharp. And I go there, they analyze all those. I want and we. Now so I go there, they analyze. I no quick understand the things of the spirit. When we won't graduate, when they call flash, you know what they call flashing? When they flash, hey, I no quick understand. I shall not say, like, I think it's Fridays. Is it Fridays or either Fridays or Wednesdays? I can't remember anymore. I shall not say they go wear blue jeans, blue t-shirts. They go roll sleep. Even myself, sometimes I go wear sometimes coincidentally I go wear blue jeans. Wear blue t-shirt. Myself, I go roll my sleeve up. I no quick understand wetin dey happen. And there were 4 of them like that. My flatmate, then 2 other guys, then 1 other guy came to come and but me, I no know ranking. I no understand. Do you understand? I no understand. Meanwhile, me and my flatmate, the microphone, all of us stay together. The day where I come, when they come flash, now I can't get to know where in the hey I nearly enter grand. You know when they say me person wole, I nearly enter grand. Money Emila Yemi. 5 years for school. 5 what are we saying? 5 years plus because now with a strike 5 years plus. Now I look at my life. From A to 2. I say hey, I want to permit to tell me off. Tell me go. So all this one where they make him out. Hey, oh la. Oh la. Hey. Now from that day, if you see, if you can't sleep, can't be problem. I no quick understand the things of the spirits. But anyway, later, I shall understand the things of the spirits. So now I can understand. You see, when I understand, they can't catch me. Hey. You know this kind of thing wey be say, even if they say, let's even say they want to do something, they know my movement, they know everything, and me, my mouth can sharp like this. No be small something, you know. Hey. Anyway, na so e be. So as we were talking, go. So, you know, they go tell them make they wear clothes. They have a specific kind of clothes. Then even the medical, I remember, he get one time my brother get malaria. I'm talking of someone, he graduated in 2007. Okay? He graduated in 2000, so you can imagine when he got into school, because it's 4 years. So, I remember say he get malaria. School no get, they no get shena chloroquine. They no get chloroquine. That was far back at the time. And at that time, I can't remember that it was 50. I don't think it was up to 100,000. But I know it was roundabout. It was not, it was roundabout that amount. Now we go pay for school fees. And now we go pay for medical fee. Wallahi, they want chloroquine. Ordinary malaria medication and inject, you know, get. And they don't let us know on time. They will come, they do prayer. My brother, that time my brother said a prayer, they pray. And you know the thing be say, he was so indoctrinated, he couldn't even see what was wrong in what we were saying. Now so we shall continue until he shall graduate. Now later when he don't graduate, now we come here say, Ashe, some students buy for school. On top mere mistake, on top mere medical negligence. Ashe that health center, Ashe na son yo. No, they are not allowed to go out anyhow. They are not allowed to. Once you come to school, you stay back. You are not allowed to leave school. You stay back. It be like someone I don't understand. So now so bicha, you know, it was so like our last born will come to that one say, you know, as per say the older brother, that one quick finish from university, say he go for 4 years, he finish, you understand? Now we come say, madam, share yourself, you go. I think the older brother was the second to the last was I think was maybe second or third year at the time. Now we come say, madam, share yourself, you go covenant. You know what that one? You know say last born the amount to the sharp. Now that one say, me I know they go graduate what's it they call her? Glorify secondary school caller. If you see the kind shege fire we will do them. If you see the kind shege fire we will do the gay. Thank goodness she refused to go. Maybe with the thing we they talk now, we know for free finisher. Thank goodness she refused to go. She stood her ground though. When we the open eye, she no even answer us. You know say last month, you know say they get go to away. You could just look us. I should say just look us say if you not like, we're gonna scream. And true. She no even answer us. She been a person who answer you, then you go they follow, they negotiate. We stop sending money to her. If you know, she no even budge. That UI where she won't go, now she stand her ground and say now there she go. The UI where she won't go, now she stand her ground and say now there she go. And that was where she ended up going to. Even when we're telling her, strike you go there, she no answer also. She said she know they go glorify secondary school. We even say, okay, what about Babcock? What about this? She no answer us. She said she know they go private school. Say na federal university or na that UI, now she won't go. And she did not budge. So at you know say as per last born, you say last born they stubborn way. So she stood her ground, she didn't go. And luckily for us, thank goodness she didn't go. Now, before yesterday, like I said, I get friends, I know people wey get children for Covenant University. If you know the kind rigmarole wey dey happen for there, parents, you better come closer. If you know the kind rigmarole wey dey happen for Covenant University, I'm not talking of other university now. Other university get their craze. But you see Covenant University, they monitor their internet. They check them. I say once a week. At that time, I don't know of now. Once a week, they go just enter their room randomly. They go just begin to search them. I will not quick understand all these things. Just calm down. I'm going somewhere. Make una carry una, make una fasten una seat belt. I am going somewhere. I am going to read the handbook for una. So, along the line, they go carry, wetin be the name? They say they will just check them randomly. When I say check, no be check, as in check, as in strip searching. You know what strip searching means? They go strip search them. I say, university. You never see anything. University. They go strip search them for inside university. Láti ibo sí ibo. Kilo de kilo ṣẹlẹ̀. Which kind nonsense be all of this? Now, so they do them, they go strip search them. Now, nothing when they know they do them, plus girl, plus boy, they go strip search them. Then, if they find what they call contraband, you won't hear what they call contraband. Food, na contraband. Then, you see, if they find any iota of phone in your hand, walai, they go rope case for your leg. And then you say that your food where will they pay for? If you pay for that food, so they feed them breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you don't even want to know the kind nonsense really they serve them. So picture yourself to when you were in boarding school. I know they talk about this boarding school they get now. Remember when you were in boarding school back in the days? So think of Sunday or visiting day, the way they will serve you jollof rice. You know this kind of jollof rice. Those jollof rice now just slightly better. Now they go give them. And you see, if you miss your breakfast, lunch, or dinner, if you miss any of whether breakfast, lunch, or dinner, that is it. You don't get alternative. You will not get alternative. You understand? So now, so the thing dey. So I was not like, which kind wahala be this? They will say you have to concentrate. Then during fasting, they have to fast. Whether you get ulcer, that one no concern their papa. You have to fast. Like they have no iota of respect for the students. They strip them totally of any social skills. The focus is indoctrinating them. And I use that word very, very clearly. And I will tell you why I'm using that word. They indoctrinate them. So, the focus is the Bible, the Bible, the Bible. Not just the Bible. Covenant University is all about the mandates. Now, so now I go, and I remember that time, when your pikin won't enter school, they go give you form to sign. Okay? As a parent, they will give you a form to sign. Now, do you want to hear the truth? That form where they give us, make we sign. I dey come, make I read the form for una. Bear with me, we are going somewhere. So there's a form you have to sign. Let me hold on. I want to do. Let me show you the picture. Please, if you have any family that has a student in Covenant University, tell them to come around, to come and hear the cocoa of their self. I asked somebody to send this to me. So the person sent it to me. I dey come. So call anybody we get picking for Covenant University. Ask them whether I don't see this thing before. Anybody we get picking. Ask them whether he don't sign. You found God in America or Dimma. Hold on, let me show you the things of the spirit. Just in case you are a parent, I want to find out from you whether you don't see this form before, because now there we won't talk our grammar today. As a parent, as a guardian, Have you ever seen this? This is for someone who went to the school that year. This is a parent who sent this to me. This particular handbook, where you look so. This particular handbook. Hey, Tiny Tutu, how are you, sis? This particular handbook, now be the topic of the day. Let me read it for us. Olowo fowo eragbo. You know when they say Olowo fowo eragbo? Now be the case with the grand so. Olowo fowo eragbo. So, if your pikin dey Covenant University, make we hear wetin they talk for Covenant University. So, this handbook, let us fasten our seatbelt and we read together. The handbook never change you. The handbook has not changed. Let me read out for you who have your children, your family going to the school. Let me read so that you will understand why they are not accountable, and you will understand why they no send your papa, they no send your mama. So because now you use your hand, they buy market. Now, good evening, Meme. How are you? You see this Covenant University handbook? Let me read it for you. The name Covenant University, listen to it. All over Africa and Nigeria in particular, a great significance is attached to names. Shengbo, Covenant, a great significance is attached to names. They portray meanings and convey important message. Loro Konsha, your pikin don't come Covenant University, your pikin go and don't enter covenants. Egba be down. Your children as enter covenant. When you pay for your child to come to Covenant University, your child as you have paid to enter covenants. Do you understand the things of the spirit now? The names reflect circumstances of birth or events. The word covenant was chosen as an expression of the university's total commitment. Shey una dey hear? The word covenant was chosen as an expression of the university's total commitment and vow to make a total man of her students. Shengbo, can you hear the things of the spirit? Are you feeling the cap and feeling the sunshade? It reflects the intention of the proprietor of the university to uphold a binding agreement with students to deliver their desire for excellence and career exploit by offering them the best in educational attainment and their parents and guardians the best value for their investment. It is also common knowledge that every covenant is rectified by blood. Shey una dey hear? Please let me understand. Can I see a yes? If una dey hear wetin I dey talk, make una dey type. It is also common knowledge that every covenant is rectified by blood, and as a church sponsored university, we consider the blood of Jesus Christ, which is the blood of the everlasting covenant, as our stronghold in fulfillment of the awesome obligation. Now listen to it. Covenant University vows to make of her graduate expert thinker, leader, managers, and hyper-resourceve technocrats in all fields of human endeavor. The university was on October hold on. On October 21, 2002, the African educational landscape was radically altered by the formal entry of Covenant University into the higher education context. The university is located at the Canaan Land Altar. The university is growing dynamic, vision-based and vision-driven university founded on Christian mission ethos and commitment to pioneering excellence at the cutting edge of learning. The university's specific mandate can be stated as following. Listen to it. Rising a new generation of leaders through qualitative and life applicable training that focus on value and skill. Raising generation of leaders through broad-based qualitative education built on sound Bible. Listen to the second one. Raising a new generation of leaders through a broad-based qualitative education built on sound biblical principles. Did you hear that? Please, did you hear that? Sound biblical principles. In the birth of pathfinders, pace setters, and trailblazers. Raising a generation of leaders who shall redeem the battered image of the black race and restore her lost glory. As their trained army of reformers begin to build the old waste, repair the waste cities, and raise the solution of many generations. Their vision, to be a leading world-class Christian mission. Hold on. I dey come. Now, our core value. It is theological school with a touch of education. Our core value, it is 1.7. That's in the handbook. Our core values as a university are the defining components of Covenant University's vision, and they reflect our belief in the encrypted truth that firmly defines our purpose and underlying ethos of our existence as a university. As a university, we strongly uphold the practice embedded in our core values and strive to integrate these values into all facets. Now you're letters from Jakpa. Now you understand the things of the spirit. We expect that students of Covenant Universities will visibly demonstrate and integrate the virtue embedded in these core values in their daily conduct as students who are being raised along the vision lines of raising a new generation of leaders for the continent of Africa on the total man concept. Make una go hear wetin Covenant mean by total man. On total man concept driven developmental platform, all students are expected to address strictly to the university's core values in their day-to-day activities within or outside the university. Shey una dey hear? I'm going to read out the core values. The Covenant University core values are, carry your pen and paper and listen. The Covenant University's core values are spirituality, possibility mentality. Did you hear the things of the spirit? Capacity building, integrity, responsibility, diligence, and sacrifice. Olówó fowó ẹ̀ra gàù. Spirituality, that's one of their core values. Let me read it out. Let me read what Covenant University mean by spirituality. Meanwhile, they follow you, they talk. I signed this thing for my younger brother that time wey we send am go school. I no read am. This forms spirituality. This is one of their core values. You never understand. A lot of diasporan parents, they are crying under the duvet. This form spirituality, so that's one of their core value. This form the bedrock of our existence as a university and defines every aspect of our operations and context. Did you hear that? The Christian ethos underlines our activities and conduct at all times. And every student of Covenant University is expected to exhibit character traits and disposition of a Jesus-centered heritage. Whether you like am, whether you no like am, you no born your papa way. You must project Jesus. Won't be there. You cannot deny. You must project Jesus, but na by fire by force. When you hear by fire by force, you must give your life to Christ. Na for Covenant University. The Jesus factor centered approach to all the Jesus factor centered approach to all issues is non-negotiable. Did you hear that? Please tell me if you hear that. The Jesus factor centered approach to all issues is non-negotiable and central in the pursuit of our mandate in raising a new generation of leaders. Yes, so you know, say university Winners Chapel, Asha Jema Seniwon, they know they hide their own. Basically, if you dey send your pikin go Covenant University, you dey send your pikin to go dey brainwashed. You are sending your child to go and be abused. Just know that and no peace. The Jesus factor centered approach to all issues is non-negotiable and central in the pursuit of all mandate in raising a new generation of leaders. To this extent, therefore, students are to be committed to maintain a high level of spirituality. Shengbo, whether you like it, whether you don't like it, you don't born your papa way, you must comply with high level engagement or spirituality. So when you are paying all those million make your pikin go school, you know say you dey pay make your pikin go dey indoctrinated. The Jesus factor centered approach to all issues is non-negotiable and central in the pursuit of our mandate in raising a new generation of leaders. To this extent, therefore, students are to be committed in maintaining a high standard level of spirituality. Hold on, una shebi na here we dey read them together. Committed to high level spirituality and act in such manner to facilitate their spiritual growth. Attendance at attendance at chapel services. So part of the high spirituality be say you must do. They don't put your papa where you must attend chapel services. Attendance at chapel services which every student is expected to attend with a Bible, notebook and pen is a compulsory and essential part of the student spiritual development. Students are also expected to demonstrate deep reverence for God at all time. Shey una dey hear? UCAS na unbeliever. UCAS na unbeliever. Okay? That UCAS na unbeliever. Even me sef when I come UK and now I know say UCAS na unbeliever. Then the second core value, possibility mentality. Even when you dey fail, you go say, my God shall supply all my needs according to his riches in Christ Jesus. You dey see your life. Students of Covenant University are expected to exhibit a royal courage, attitude, habit, and character, excluding self-confidence and dignity at all levels of interaction in general conduct. They expect to see themselves as persons of worth and value, taking pride in their uniqueness as individuals, with a positive mindset devoid of any trace of inferiority. Okay, hold on. I dey come. All those Then sacrifice is part of their core value. Listen to sacrifice. Sacrifice is the ultimate prize for understanding leadership. It is the quality of sacrifice that defines great leadership. We therefore expect students of Covenant University to go the extra mile and pay the extra price in the attainment of their set goal. Raising an altar of sacrifice in pursuit of their dream is what must distinguish and define the Covenant University students. The Total Man concept is Covenant University's custom-built program that constitutes the core concept of our academic program. This concept centers on developing the man that will develop his word. It is designed to make the student become intelligently conscious of his environment and thus be able to maximize their potential. The spiritual, okay, so part of it, the Total Man program, okay, hold on, make I read them. This concept center on developing the man that will develop his word. It is designed to make the student become intelligently conscious of the environment and thus be able to maximize his potential. The program of the university are first directed at the persons before his profession. In this way, the university will raise a generation of experts who possess the capacity to face and manage challenges. The Total Person program centers on three components of human personality: the spirit, the mind, and the body. Really? Odima. A spiritual man. Spiritual development is to us a major force for the involvement of the total man. As mental excellence and understanding are generated through the vital force in man, which is the spirit of God and the spirit of intelligence. As a university sponsored by a Christian mission, character formation is considered a spiritual issue that is instilled by self-discipline and commitment to the principle initiated by our Lord Jesus Christ. Covenant University provides opportunity for spiritual development through various avenues, including spiritual formation program and counseling, also by creating leadership opportunities. You see, in a sane society, if these guys are advertising their school for everyone and it is not advertised strictly for Christians, they will be in serious trouble. Even for Christians, they will also be in serious trouble because you don't brainwash. These are adults coming to the school. This is a university. It's not a missionary university. It is a secular. It's a university that offers secular courses. What this so-called spiritual man nonsense really they read? It is called abuse in a sane society. And they come. You could bear with me. So they said they must attend the Abio, nuns and monk, Abi. They said they must attend the chapel. I they come. You carry yourself. You say you dey go university, go do secular program. They come begin. A letter from Japa. Sorry, I'm not. Okay, I just saw this your comment. No, didn't graduate first class. Did you go to Covenant University? Okay, I just saw the one you're saying. Nobody is saying they don't have good stuff. But what we are saying is they they can do better. Their school is not yes, it might be a Christian owned, it might be a church owned university, but they are advertising secular courses. Okay? Under normal circumstances, if they're advertising normal courses, they can't be imposing their religion, or they can't be imposing their religion and their value on the students. Okay? They cannot be imposing their religious value on their students. What they're doing is this their handbook. In a sane society, they'll be in serious trouble. They'll be in serious trouble because basically what they are writing here, they are attesting to the fact that they brainwash people, because they are young people. They are young people. These are young adults. They should not be dictating to them what they want to do with their lives. Exactly. Letter from Jakpa. Okay, look at it now. Their chapel. Look at their chapel. Hold on, let me see. Sorry, you know I'm reading it. This chapel now is owned by, is now being the Covenant University chaplaincy, whatever they say they do. Na love Oga husband, na the runner, Steve Oga. Okay. Let us see. Basically, they just indoctrinating the students. See, in the chapel, they have a Sunday morning service worship, midweek chapel services, Wednesday communion service, covenant hour of prayer. That covenant hour of prayer is between 5:30 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. Monday to Friday. And they don't born your papa well, make you no attend them. You have to wake up first in the morning to go and be doing ayada bro. It's kabush. Then they get covenant hour of prayer from 5:30 in the morning to 6:30 in the morning. You send your pikin go study engineering. Your pikin go turn to scalababush. Then they get self-fellowship, foundation for fortune. Shengbo. They even get believers foundation class, week of spiritual emphasis, worship him in the evening. Worship him in the evening. This is a monthly praise session where the entire university community gather, offering praise unto God, and he holds at every end of the month. They no born your papa will make you no attend. Then they have they can't get pastoral care. Okay, they get kingdom service and community outreach, evangelism lunjebe. No, we supposed something. You carry your you send your letter from Jakpa. You dey laugh me. Now true na. You send your pikin go do go do engineering, go study engineering. Your pikin come turn to your pikin come turn pastor. I been go Edinburgh University. I'm an alumni of Edinburgh University. The kind who get time to even they go at that Edinburgh University chapel. The only time where they go the chapel now when they give free food. During Easter they go give free food. In 4 years where I go, during Easter they go give free food. Or when they do Christmas stuff, say they go serve free food. Anytime when you see me go chapel when I dey Edinburgh University, they are doing free. They give free food. I no follow them pray for there. I go there, but na lie, no be prayer. Now when they serve free food, when you don't read the big weary, you don't read, your head don't dey spark. See, program and event unique to service unit, shengbo, prayer evangelism, shengbo, annual contemporary classic choir, chapel scrub. No be small something. So lọ́rọ̀ kan ṣá, your pikin, you send your pikin go school, your pikin e be like me sef, him sef go dey carry pom for school. See, they say na chapel scrub. This organized every semester by the sanctuary unit to clean the chapel and its surrounding. Share the free labor. Tuesday leadership prayer meeting. Shengbo. Saturday chaplaincy steward meeting. Wala dey. I dey come. Make I read. I wan read. I dey come. I wan read. E get wetin I wan read for una. They no even know what they do. Say na dissertation and thesis. They get spiritual leadership and develop session in pursuit of the mandate of the university to develop a new generation of leaders. There exists session called spiritual leadership and development. Lọ́mọ ẹ bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń lọ, your pikin kan enter pastoral school by fire by force. This session has full multimedia and is equipped with learning books on leadership and spiritual development. So if your pikin wan turn to pastor, maybe you send your pikin go study architecture, and your pikin wan turn, don't be worried. Before you know wetin, if you no put eye for ground, wala your pikin go turn pastor. They get book wey go help your pikin, book and audio wey go make your pikin turn pastor. I dey come. I dey come. I wan enter dress code. I dey come. Make una bear with me. You know say na for screen I dey read am. E plenty. Tẹ́ bá gbọ́ pọ̀ yẹn. I dey come. Make una calm down. Make una calm down. As they talk am for Scotland, they go say na calm down. Make una calm. Na Christian school. Your electronic I dey come. Okay, they get wireless hotspot. We know all those ones. I dey come. Make una be. You know say na for screen I dey read am. Okay, una even get drink. Okay, I think my brother actually talked about this. Hebron drink. No be this person I get this business. Na wetin be name? Be like say na David get this business now. So lọ́rọ̀ kan ṣá, they even get their own business. Covenant University Strategic Business Unit. They get Hebron drink. Hebron drink produces and package products such as Hebron sachet water. So na no even fit buy anything outside. Everything una dey buy na family own business. Any other drink una buy, wallahi they don't burn una away. They produce sachet water, pure water. They produce table water. They produce apple juice. They produce orange drink, pineapple drink, black currant, yogurt. They say na even NAFDAC itself na certify am. They get Covenant Bakery. Shey right? A letter from Japa, you are recognizing the things of the spirit. My brother went to Covenant. A letter from Japa. I agree with you because my brother go Covenant. Our eyes see. Even me, I the aluta within my body. I do aluta for them while I no hear me. Covenant Bakery. The Covenant Bakery produces high quality bromate free products which include Covenant Delight, fruity bread, wheat bread, croissant, coconut bread, corn bread, washiri. Washiri. Anybody wey you get well like na Covenant University na you go spend am put. I dey come o. I dey come. Wahala dey. I dey come o, make I dey read am. I dey come. They say Covenant University is committed to that's our medical Covenant University Medical Center. Covenant University is committed to combining the prayer of faith. Shengbo. Covenant University, Ayoka, good evening. Good evening, everybody. They greet you now. Covenant University is committed to combining the prayer of faith and medicine as the best means of regaining and maintaining good health. They hear una safe. They go for pray. So they go combine prayer and medicine together before for treatment. Now how they go take treat you? Now be that. Letter from Jakpa. I like as you dey confirm with here they talk. I see. Now missionary school na go. Na theological school, sorry, I say missionary. Theological school. Na parents send their children. Olowo foworo yi. Na be the case with the grand. They say Covenant University Medical Center. Covenant University is committed to combining the prayer of faith. So when you sick, they go for pray for you before they will come give you anti-malaria. Now so they do, my brother. Walai, they begin they pray for them. They can't give them anointing. They give them what the name communion, holy communion. Make it Ọmọlọ́mọ wọn làwọn ò power lọ́mọ àwọn wèrè dédé. The University Medical Center has well qualified experience and experience. Listen to the criteria. My younger brother, na nine life na that boy gets. Ọmọlọ́mọ, he gets malaria. They begin they pray. They begin they scalabash. They give him holy communion. Làwọn wèrè dédé. The University Medical Center, listen to the qualification of the people. The University Medical Center has well qualified experience and God-fearing medical personnel. They don't tell you say medical doctor, they say medical personnel. They say medical personnel. Now they tell you, they don't tell you say medical doctor. Medical personnel and high-end equipment like closcopy, mammogram, digital x-ray, and CT scan, with dedicated staff to operate the equipment to cater for students' health need. Abeg, I get question. All these things wey dey list, na recently they put am. Na recent. This letter from Jakpa come, we dey go report you, go give. Shey na Covenant University you go, we dey go report you to you know they go alumni ni. You know they go alumni. They say they get mammogram, digital x-ray, and CT scan for where? For inside the same health center be the one wey we no know. Shebi you dey hear letter from Jakpa. You say they sneak go out. For secondary school, now we dey sneak. For university, wallahi wa jáde bó ṣe wù ẹ́. Your niece attended this school? Okay. Which medical thing? They are also specialized clinic with visiting consultants covering areas such as obstetric, gynecology, psychiatric, orthopedic, general surgery. For where? For inside the same health center. For inside the same wish health center. Irọ́ ni mi like. When my brother go to school, wallahi they won't need anything like this. I can tell you for free, won't need any CT scan bí báwo, mo not rí. The health center na very basic health center. In the 5 place o. Shebi you dey see letter from Japa. Letter from Japa dey tell us say you dey fly fence for university. When you go comot as in you like. All students upon admission in required to register. Okay, hold on, we dey come. I dey come. Make I read am. Make I dey come. So university wey be say you go comot the way you like. Na for secondary school. University, if you see the kind miracle we do for university, my landlady of blessed memory, all in shaking the laws, the laws is sheri. I dey come. I am coming. I'm trying to scroll. See, Covenant University, I know, I remember this. They get guest house because na that guest house now we dey stay when we come see my brother that time. And even the guest house gone. Cafeteria. There are three major strategically located cafeteria on the Covenant University campus, providing both local and continental dishes for staff and students. Tẹ́ bá rí nǹkan tó máa ń serve wọn. I dey come. I'm trying to see. Telephone service are available in the hall of residence and college building. Each student is issued a free call card to make use of this service. So no be your own phone, no. You must use the telephone. You must use the telephone services. Like your secondary school. Like your secondary school students. And then that year student council. The student council, now all the indoctrinated students that they put for there. I dey come. I want to get to the addressing. Hello, Bami. How are you, Jare? How you dey? I dey come. I want to get to the address code. I want to get to the address code. Make una hear dress code. This document far. This document plenty. No be small something. I am coming. Student must comply. Okay, dress code during examination. Student must comply with the dress code regulation during examination. including hanging of their current identity card. Ṣé ń gbọ́? Ní second ní university, you go hang your identity card for your neck for university. So what happened to your exam number? What happened to your exam number? To the unique exam number that you have? Make una dey hear o. Na exam make I read for una. Prayer before examination. Make una dey hear. I dey read am. Make una dey hear. Prayer before examination. It is mandatory that students must pray before the commencement of examination. Ṣé una dey hear? Olówó fowó èròyìn. Ṣé una dey hear? They say it dey mandatory. They no born your papa well, make you no pray. Before you start your exam, you must pray. Letter from Japa. Does that sound familiar? Visiting the conveniences during examination. That is, if you want to go and poo, you want to go and pee. Listen to the rule of covenant. University Mowoleru International. No student is allowed to leave the examination hall with the intention of returning, except to visit the convenience. Except to visit the convenience. An appropriate examination attendant will accompany such a student. Shengbo, if you won't go pee, abi you won't go poo during the exam, somebody go follow you. Go stand for they will go stand for toilet with you. Una dey hear? Somebody appropriate examination attendant, he go follow you go toilet. Lomo university. Wonderful, miraculous. Emi gboru eri. I dey come. They say me they pray, they must pray. They no born their papa when they no pray. Make una hear. University mandatory attendance policy. Remember, we are talking of university. We know they talk of secondary school. Make una hear. University mandatory attendance policy. Covenant University has an accountability system in place to ensure that our students are accounted for at all time. This system was designed to enable the effective discharge of our in loco parentis objections, and the university's attendance policies are sacrosanct for accountability's sake. These policies are all intertwined as defaults in one effect and the other, and they cover attendance of the following: lectures, University General Assembly, which includes chapel and other mandatory prayer meetings. Ṣé ń gbọ́ nínú school, nínú university, there's mandatory prayer meetings. Welcome, University General Assembly, which includes chapel service and other mandatory prayer meeting. Welcome Assembly, departure Assembly, public and inaugural lecture, Founders Day events for inside university, like secondary school. Letter from Japa, they come. They say they have daily roll call at the hall of residence for inside university. When you hear Jakidi Walker, daily roll call for university. Consequently, default in any of these events jeopardize the university's ability to fulfill her leadership and developmental objective, and therefore attract punitive implication to the defaulters. Me body. No be. Wow. Mm. Ah. Hey. So for more like this, they say they go do roll call for na. Ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ o. Oya, Jide, where are you? Aproko, where are you? Wena, where are you? They go come begin to name everybody one by one. For inside university. I just dey imagine say they decide say they wan do that kind thing, tell where I dey do. Well, then you no go on Wednesday. Na from Wednesday students don begin dey disappear comot for school. Ehen. Chapel attendance regulation. Make una dey hear o. Ẹ̀yin parents wey send una pikin go covenant. Chapel attendance regulation. Chapel attendance is mandatory for all students. As in, to go church na by fire by force. To go church, wallahi they no born you well make you no go. Chapel attendance is mandatory for all students. All students are expected to maintain decorum during the chapel services. Hey, no be small something. Students are expected to be on their seat at least 15 minutes prior to the beginning of the service. Provision are made for the signing of attendance in the chapel. Excuses from chapel attendance require permission from the office of the dean. Secondary school, university. Hold on. Now university na be this, so this is not secondary school. University. As in, whether you like am, whether you no like am, you must attend the university, you must attend chapel. So someone like me wey be say no wonder my sister, this one, my younger sister is in a glorified secondary school. E no gree go. Wallahi ọmọ yẹn yàtà rẹ̀ mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́ ni kò gbà kó lọ. No, Bami, na church get the university, but they no advertise am as theological school. They wanted to suspend you for listening to worldly music. Wow. WD, mean? Exactly the same. Wonderful. They say excuses from chapel service require permission from the office of the dean, student affair. In addition, class trips, college departmental sponsored activities and emergency cases are excusable absence. Also, students with health challenges who are unable to attend any university general assembly are expected to report to the Then they say dress code must be strictly observed. No distraction of any kind shall be tolerated. Movement in and out of the chapel and along the walkway during services are not allowed. Muweleru. Now this one they call Muweleru. All students must obey and take instruction from the chapel officials. Washiri. Students must attend chapel services with their Bibles and writing material. So someone like me will go and do. We be say I fit count the amount of time where I go church. Actually they go don. Actually if Covenant University did that time, they go don pursue me. Actually they go don. Me gboru. Me gbori. This is ridiculous. This is what they call ridiculously ridiculous. Squatting. Okay. Okay, they say you are not allowed to. Okay, this one. Those wey dey hostel for wetin be the name? Those wey dey hostel for, I don't know the time. Those wey dey Omolayu and co. But having said that, I remember sometimes when during exam we dey go sleep for our friend rooms for Oshekita. Maybe na because na that one na private, I don't know. Me body. I dey come o, I just dey look sorry, the handbook plenty, na 192 pages. Use of mobile telephone communication equipment. No student is allowed to disturb his or her roommate with radio, audio player, or other sound musical instrument equipment. All volume of all audio sound must be around the listener, and where total immersion is sought, listeners are advised to use headphone. This one dey go don pursue us. That mean say so you no fit do gbedu wey dey make sense. Wonderful, miraculous. So what makes you then a student? Is the handbook given before and after signing up? The handbook is given to parents. When you pay your fees, you actually, because I remember this handbook. When you pay your fees, they give you all the paperwork and you sign it. There's a signature to sign as a parent that your child is going to adhere to everything in the handbook. Because I remember signing it. But the truth is, I didn't read it. Now when I come out for church, now I come begin the account, they say, hey, ashe, nkan buruku tí mo sign lele. Because we wondering why my brother Number 2, no student is allowed to possess or use mobile phone or any other gadget or devices that are capable of placing and receiving calls on campus. Shey una dey hear? Let me read it again. No student, university student, no be secondary school, university student. No student is allowed to possess or use mobile phones or any other gadget or devices that are capable of placing and receiving calls on campus, within or outside the hall of residence, through the standard GSM and CDMA network. Mobile device with SIM slot and SIM enable capability are not allowed to be used in the university. So lọ́rọ̀ kan ṣá, if you get emergency, they no born your papa where to get phone. That's why they are in control of the Wi-Fi, they are in control of the internet, they are in control of the mobile network. Olowo, when I tell you say Olowo fowó ẹ̀ ragbo, na it be the case of Covenant University. Olowo fowó ẹ̀ ragbo. You say it's still stupid. Olowo fowó ẹ̀ ragbo. Yeah, they are giving. Mami, my brother went to the school. My brother graduated in 2007. My brother went to the school. All this story wey dey list, it has not changed. It has not changed from that time, because I remember say I do craze for them that time. When my brother sick, when they begin dey pray. For university, they say mobile phone is not allowed in university. Even the time where I did university, we be saying we don't get mobile phone. When you go phone booth to go call, he make borweri. University, in the whole university. No student is allowed to make use of phones belonging to a staff inside university. The time where I did, forget about even your children. The time where I did school for Nigeria, for university, secondary school, we go fly fence. But university, when you hear freedom, baba freedom. When it came in body. Now university, if our parents know half of the thing we do for university, we will go party. We go party. We go. What are you saying? In the days of Osua, Friday we go drive go Ibadan. There's a place they used to call it Shadi Eleja. They do correct point and kill fish. We will come out for Ado. We will go Shadi Eleja go shop. Me body. No student is allowed to make use of no student is allowed to make use of phone belonging to a staff or service provider in the hall of residence. There are phone centers available within and outside the hall of residence. That is their phone center. They listen to everything wey you dey talk. Basically, na monitor aye. The use of data transmission device and computer system for committing fraud, slander, libel, shengbo. The use of data transmission devices and computer services, basically internet for you to use social media, everything. The use of data transmission device and computer system for committing fraud, slander, libel, harassment, or invasion of privacy is prohibited in Covenant University. No student is allowed to be in possession of indecent video. Okay, we agree this one. I want no, we agree. Okay, electric appliance and candle. In order to prevent domestic hazard and accident, the use of electric appliances such as electric boiling ring, dryer, cooker, toaster, griller, electric bed, mattress, or electric blanket is not permitted in the hall of residence. However, students are allowed to use electric kettle for water boiling purposes. Such kettle must have a wattage of maximum 15 watts, must be the type that can automatically switch off and can have, students are not allowed to bring any type of washing machine into the hall of residence. The use of lighted candle, kerosene lamp, or any naked light is prohibited. Wow. Come and hear. Cooking in the hall of residence. No student is allowed to cook in the hall of residence. Students are to purchase their meal from the university criteria. Shengbo, make una come hear the bari. Student of opposite sex, university. Student of opposite sex must not go beyond the hall reception. Ewan. They say student of opposite sex, you must not go beyond the hall of the reception. Female students are not allowed into the rooms of male hall residents and vice versa. University. For inside university, when you go to hear faka, you go to hear foko. Ologberan. Shey una dey hear? Make I read am again. Student of opposite sex must not go beyond the hall of reception. Female students are not allowed into the rooms in the male hall of residence and vice versa. Wonderful miracle. Inside university, like secondary school. Inside university. Inside university, like secondary school. Overnight visit. No student is allowed to accommodate any male or female guest or any student of opposite sex in his or her room overnight. Inside inside the university. That means say if this pastor, if they come Osua in those days, wallahi crime scene news. Wahala di. Make una come here. All students are expected to be present at their respective hall or room at 9 p.m. daily. Shey una dey hear? All students are expected to be present at their respected hall or room at 9 p.m. daily to sign the roll call as supervised by the hall officials. The university students, when no be say na prison you dey, when no be say na secondary school na you dey. So by 9 p.m. wherever you go, wahala dey. Wherever you go. What about Friday Oloyin? So for una school, na no dey do Friday Oloyin. Wahala dey. Opposite sex, wonderful. Hold on o. Invitation to students from other institution. Make una come here. These do's and don'ts is letike. No student is allowed to invite a student or student of other tertiary institution to the university or hall of residence to hold parties or meetings without written permission from the dean. Student affairs through the hall officer. Wait, shebi na university na be abi na secondary school? Make una come here. For inside university, make una here. Sexual immorality and sexual indecency. Una dey make una fasten una seat belt. Anything that connotes sexual objects in whatever form is prohibited in the university. They say una no fit hold àwọn nǹkan bíi vibrator, àwọn nǹkan bíi dildo, àwọn oríṣiríṣi àǹkó association. They say una no fit get am. They no born una well to get am for una university. No student is permitted to walk naked in the hall of residence or the university environment. Public display, possession. Okay, I understand this one. Meaning no carry. Make una come here. They say any act of lesbobo and any act of agege is strictly prohibited in the hall of residence within the wait, they want dey check them ni na question o. How they want take know who be lesbobo and who be agege na question o. Question ni mo béèrè. Because I no understand how they want take know. Make una help us ask them. No student is permitted to indulge in premarital. Bami, come and hear. Bami, come and Elekorun, good evening, my paddy. Make una hear. As part of the handbook we una dey sign, una wey get children for Covenant University, make una hear. No student is permitted to indulge in premarital kerewa and any act of kerewa immorality within the university and outside the university environment. Lọ́rọ̀ kan ṣá lọ́dẹ na fàájì. Jem, we dey read handbook. Make una hear again. Make we read this one. Now this one dey interesting to me. Sexual immorality and sexual indecency for university students. Anything that connotes sexual objects in whatever form is prohibited in the university. So if you get Erotwot University, what are you saying? Na that one na even shebi that one na university. For secondary school, go collect your CD. Do you have a CD4 card? Go see CD4 card. CD card, sorry. I said na CD4. Go see CD card. Oríṣiríṣi flavor ló wà ńbẹ̀. They say anything that connotes sexual object is in whatever form is prohibited in the university. And some of gbọ́dọ̀ wá kí àwọn eléyìí and some he must not come and greet them. No student is permitted to walk naked in the hall of residence or in the university environment. Wá ṣeré, so wọ́n ṣe miss world. They say any act of lesbobo and agege is strictly prohibited in the hall of residence within, that means say Bobrisky titi eba ba, within the university and outside the university environment. No student is no student is permitted to indulge in premarital kerewa and any act of kerewa immorality within the university and outside the university environment. Really? Lijoka. Wait, Lijoka, are you in Scotland? You're talking about Erosworth University. That was not too far from where I live. Hold on, no. So students, they cannot gbọ́nṣẹ́ ara wọn. Wàhálà dé. Young adults, these are adults. Adults cannot gbé nǹkan sí nǹkan. Wonderful, miraculous. So that means all of them are virgin. Wàhálà dé o. They cannot gbé nǹkan sí nǹkan. Adults are not university students. They are not allowed to gbé nǹkan sí nǹkan. You school there. You school in Erasmus is actually a very good university. Students are not allowed to gbé nǹkan sí nǹkan. For inside university, they cannot gbé nǹkan sí nǹkan. That means say they come and do the time where they do. They go rusticate almost all the students. Let's continue. Gossip and backbiting. Shey una dey hear? Any act of gossiping and backbiting are forbidden in Covenant University. Wàhálà dé. Olówó fowóró yìí na be the case wey dey grand so. I dey come. The thing no dress code, general dress code for university. The university attach great importance to modest and decent dressing. Bami, you no be better person. Bami say na holy grand be bawo. Hey, good evening, Jessica. How are you? Bami say na holy grand. Wala dey. If they okay. Dress code, make we dey hear dress code dey go. The university attach great importance to modest and decent dressing. Dressing adds value to a person's personality, self-confidence, and self-worth. Indeed, the way you dress is the way you are addressed. Wonderful. So during summer, person wey wear bikini, they will come dey address am as biliki or dimma. Dress code is one of the unique aspects of Covenant University's culture that students must imbibe to make their academic pursuit pleasurable. The dress code regulation subsists during the academic period, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Make una come here. If you get daughters for Covenant University, make you hear. Female students must be corporately dressed during normal lectures, public lectures, special ceremony, matriculation, founders day, convocation, and exam. To be corporately dressed connotes a smart skirt and blouse, or a smart dress with a pair of covered shoe. So you must wear koi shoe. Wala wow. Hold on. So your shoe must always be covered. What if na flip-flop? Casual wear is not allowed during university assembly. All dresses and skirt hem must be at least 5 to 10 cm So what if me, all I like to wear na skin popo? Female students must wear decent native attire or foreign wear outside lectures and examination hall. The wearing of sleeveless native attires or baby sleeve or spaghetti strap without a jacket is strictly prohibited in the lecture room and in the university environment. Hey, wahala dey. Any student worn with a waistcoat or armless sweater should be properly tucked. Any skirt worn with a waistcoat or armless sweater should be properly tucked into the skirt or loose trouser. It should never be left flying under the waist or armless sweater. University. The waistcoat or armless sweater must rest on the hips. Bust coat terminating just below the bust line are not allowed. However, shirts with frills are allowed. Jersey material tops are not allowed for normal lectures. Wait, shebi na university dis people dey? Make una come here, àwọn obìnrin dáràn lọ́wọ́ àwọn university. The skirt must be straight, flared or pleated. Pencil skirt and skirt with uneven edge are not allowed. Lacy skirts are better worn to church. None should be tight or body hugging. This one, wahala dey. The wearing of dropping shawls or scarf over dresses or dresses with very tiny singlets like spaghetti strap is strictly prohibited in the chapel services, lectures and examination hall and in the university environment. The wearing of strapless blouses or short blouses that do not cover the hip line is strictly prohibited in the lecture and examination hall and in the university environment. Wahala dey. Girls are allowed trouser, here they go. The wearing of clingy clothing including body hugs. But wait, the people who write this, how they take know the name of this clothing? Anyway, the wearing of over clinging clothing including body hug, clothing made from stretchy or elastic material such as condom, bandage skirts, leggings, jeggings is strictly prohibited in the lecture and examination hall and the university environment. Wearing of revealing blouses, especially low-cut blouses and type of blouses that does not fall below the hip line is strictly prohibited in the lecture and exam. The use of face cap in lecture room, examination hall, university chapel and university environment is strictly. So wetin dem wan come dey wear? The wearing of bathroom slippers is not allowed in the academic building, library and chapel. Female students are advised to wear corporate hairstyle. Èwo ló tún jẹ́ corporate hairstyle? That are decent, corporate hairstyle that are decent, color attachment that are different from the student hairstyles, from the student hair are strictly prohibited. Irú èmi báyìí, me wey be say my hair dey always dey pon, where I dey always dey dye my hair, they go pursue me for Covenant University. They say to dye your hair, any attachment wey no get the color of your hair, walai, is not allowed. Female students may wear trouser suits. However, the jacket must fall below the hip line. Come and hear. You know they hear wetin we dey talk since morning. They say you are allowed to wear corporate hairstyle, but your wig, the attachment must be the same color as your normal hair. Earring and necklace, make una come here. Earring and necklace may be used by female students, provided they are not the bogus and dropping type.
Abeg, how dis school take different from prison? The wearing of more than one earring in each ear is strictly all of una wey get plenty, wey get different hole for ears, make una come here. They say the wearing of more than one earring in each ear is strictly prohibited anywhere in the university. Also, painting of nails, attaching artificial long nails are not allowed in and outside the university. So those of us wey come get irú èmi báyìí tí mo ní gel extension artificial nail, make I read am again. Earring and necklace may be used by female students, provided they are not the bogus and dropping type. The wearing of more than one earring, you know some people dey wey be say they go get like 3 or 4 piercing for one ear. They say you're not allowed. Na only one earring, na only one hole your ear suppose get. The wearing of more than one earring in each ear is strictly prohibited anywhere in the university. Also, painting of nails, you are not allowed to paint your nails even though you be university students. Painting of nails, attaching artificial long nails are not allowed in and outside the university. Make una come here, bari gbogbo. Wearing ankle chains and ring on toes is prohibited in the university. Please hold on, I will call you. Just let me finish what I'm reading, please. The possession and wearing of jeans, of any jeans-like material or any kind are strictly prohibited in the university. Female students are expected to wear corporate shoes to lectures and university assembly. Please, I will call you. Let me finish what I'm reading so I don't lose my line of thought. I'll call you. Tiny tutu. To strip off their rights na understatement. One strip right to one danu. Sports shoes or sneakers, that's your trainers, may only be worn outside the chapel, lectures and examination hall. So even sneakers, you know if you wear trainers go school. Tiny tutu, you see what I mean now when I say olowo for woro. You see what I mean when I say olowo for wero yi. Piercing of any part of the body other than the ears for hearing is strictly prohibited. Any other piercing done before admission into the university shall be declared during the for university students. Tattooing of any part of the body is prohibited. Any tattoo done before admission in the university shall be declared. Skirt slit should not be unnecessarily long and should not expose any part of the body from the knees upward. Wearing short trousers of any kind tight to the lecture hall, chapel, and examination hall is strictly prohibited. Wearing boob tubes and camisoles under jacket should be done properly. No part of the chest should be revealed. Wearing of tops, shirts or t-shirt with indecent inscription, another form of indecent word, is not allowed anywhere in Covenant University and Canaan land. Make we go enter dress code for male students. Male students are expected to dress corporately to the lecture hall, exam hall and university assemblies. To be corporately dressed connotes wearing a shirt and necktie, so you must always sew tie morun. You must always sew tie morun. A pair of trousers with or without jacket, and a pair of cover shoe with socks. To tie knot must be pulled up. The tie knot must be pulled up to the top button of the dress. For national days such as Independence Day, the national dress code may be observed. Any shirt with indecent inscription or any sign with hidden meaning is strictly outlawed. Bandless trousers must never be worn without suspenders. Singlets and shorts above the knees are not allowed. No male student is allowed to wear jumpy trousers, i.e., trousers above the ankle in the university. Wàhálà wà báyìí. Folding, holding, and pocketing of one tie under the road. Lecture hall, university assembly is strictly prohibited in the university. Wearing a tie with canvas is not allowed in the university. Jerry coils and treated hairs are strictly prohibited. This one na abeg. Parent. Male students may wear native or traditional attire outside lecture hall, lecture hours, and examination, especially during the weekend. No male student is allowed to wear scarf, braid hair, earring, and ankle chain in university. Wearing of long sleeve shirt without buttoning the sleeve is not allowed. Shirt collar must not be left flying without collarless, while collarless shirts are not allowed. Shirt must be properly tucked into the trouser. The practice of pulling down one trouser to the hip, sagging, is prohibited. Students are advised to have low cut hair that is combed regularly. Wala wow. Baby, you want me to come out on the children? Students are advised to have low cut hair that is combed regularly. Afro looking or bushy hairstyle is strictly prohibited. Male students are also expected to be clean shaved, as keeping of beard is prohibited in the university. Wow. So you're not allowed to keep beard. So if if you do beard gang. Pastor Jimmy. Ayekwe Pastor Jimmy ti ba. In addition, use of clippers should be restricted to barbing salon. The possession and wearing of corduroy, chinos, jeans, or jeans-like material of any kind is strictly prohibited in the university environment. Wearing of slippers, short knicker, tight trouser are strictly prohibited. The use of face cap in piercing of any part of the body is they won't allow piercing. Any piercing done before, tattoo into you must declare. Jewelry such as neck chain, hand chain, bracelet, and toe ring, ankle ring they are not you are not allowed to wear any yes or no beard though. They are not allowed to you want me to pursue all the boys come out for school. Wearing slippers and sport shoes, tennis shoe, basically trainers, is not allowed in lecture and exam hall. Students are advised to avoid cutting worldly Bami, did they call you? Students are advised to avoid cutting worldly hairstyle like Rico, all back, punk. Shengbo, Bami, did they find you? I will want Agbero. Frankie dey laugh us. He say university dey build leaders. Say na Agbero we dey want. Abeg, Frankie, I get a question for you. Jimmy Odukoya, Pastor Jimmy Odukoya, we plait hair, we get dada, we can't get we do braid, we braiding hair, we can't get beer gang with 6-pack. Abeg, na Agbero him be. Na question because na pastor, na fellow pastor he be. They say all male students are expected to keep, all are expected to be clean shaved. As keeping of beard, they no allow keeping of beard. Slashing of eye, wearing of earring, putting chain on neck, on legs are strictly they no gree. Abeg, wàhálà wà o, wàhálà wà, olówó fowóró yìí. When you hear olówó fowóró yìí, olówó as fowóró yìí, na be this one. This is what they call olówó fowóró yìí. Na when my brother don comot for school, I no know, you know, so Jimmy na my younger brother, younger of the youngest. Wala wow. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculously ridiculous. This is ridiculously ridiculous. I dey come. For the student handbook, they say students and parents are not allowed to speak to the press without the consent of Covenant University. Any grievance or any concern should be discussed first with with the university. So therefore, you are not allowed to discuss. If kasala boss, you are not allowed to speak to. Emphasis on six-pack. No, I can't. Jimmy na my younger brother. Wahala dey o. You are not allowed to speak to press. Otidabe. Wonderful. They are not allowed to speak to praise you. Na here I read the comma also. Wahala dey. I dey come make I see. Omo, this handbook, e dey online o. Just type Covenant University student handbook, you go see am for there. Na 192 pages na I see. Olówó is fowóró yìí. You know what they call olówó as fowóró yìí? Yes, olówó as fa. You don use your money, as you don buy my car, oyinbo rẹpẹtẹ. Make I call the person wey wan call me, wey dey call earlier. Olówó as fowóró yìí. Ẹ bá ń gbọ́ olówó as fowóró yìí. Good evening. Are you? Is your child going to Covenant University? Is your child on the way to Covenant University?
Primary ni Paul wí. make person high, no see am. Na Paul talk am. That one no go happen, no. This one na just wetin I go call am. Na new slavery mentality in disguise. New prison. Na im be. It's a prison. It's a prison whereby you cannot do A, B, C, and D. They control you. They tell you when to shit. They tell you when to sleep. They are telling grown folks. I'm talking about adults in university. They are telling them how to live their life. They are giving them curfew. That is what they are giving them. And you as parents, you go open your koro eyes and you can't drop your pikin for Covenant University. All these what do they call them? All these private universities in Nigeria. And I can understand why parents will choose private universities in Nigeria, all because they are tired of universities like government universities, state universities going on strike. A course that you are supposed to do for 5 years is now taking you 7 years if you are in state or government universities. So parents now say, okay, because they want to avoid those what is it called? Those what thing that they call them?
Strike.
Or they help me.
Strike now.
Strike. Yeah, to avoid strike. They don't want strike. So they want their children, they want every course that their children go for. Whether it's going to take 4 years, they want it to be strictly 4 years, 5 years. That's it. So that's why most of these parents take their children to all these private universities. This Baba Oshusha now, with the universities that he has all over the place in Nigeria, he has never sent his children to them.
Thank you.
None of his children went to any of those universities.
Thank you for highlighting that. Thank you.
No, yes, none of his children, none. I'm telling you, not single one went to those universities, and you are telling me he's raising new generation. You're telling me he's raising new children that will affect nations positively. So that means he doesn't even believe in himself. With all this money that they are taking from parents, they cannot, ensure the safety of all those students in those universities. All these people, all these god of men, all these pentarascals that are called them, they are nothing but pentarascals. Pentarascals means, fake pastors, GOs, evangelists, and the likes. Whereby they are preying on the gullibility of Nigerians. They are basically doing their business. All these charlatans, they are just businessmen, trying to make money. That's all they are doing. So don't think you have a mini God somewhere that you can pray to. Which one be God of Oyedepo, God of Adeboye? All those things, all those narratives, they are lies. There's no God. These people, they don't have God. They're not calling on no God. They're all about business.
But my brother,
making money. That's
my brother. Hold on. So as a parent now, you send your adult child to university.
Adult child, exactly.
And they're literally they literally strip them of their rights.
In the name, right and dignity.
You cannot wear this.
You strip them of their right and dignity. How do you want these people, all these people to now cope when they graduate from those universities? How would they cope in life? It's like when you graduate. It's like when you graduate from that university, you still have to go back and detox yourself from all those nonsense that they have put in your head.
Even the royal family, even the royal family gan, their children go to university. Now orishirishi they do.
Exactly.
How can you be a young adult?
Exactly.
University is where you explore.
Yeah, this medicine is where you explore, where you learn to be independent, to discover yourself, to be a man, be a woman. Now somebody is telling you as a grown ass adult that you cannot do A, B, C, D. They are giving you restrictions, left, right, front, and back. And you are an adult.
You cannot paint your hair.
You are an adult. 18 years and above. 18 years and above. You are an adult already. Now somebody is treating you like you're in the nursery school, where they're going to tell you when to sit down, when to stand up. It's like you're in prison. You don't have voice. You cannot say jack. They are threatening you with suspension here and there if you speak, and they are telling parents, if you see the truth, make you mechonu. That's what they are telling the parents to do. They tell them, don't talk to press, make you shut up. Even in the days of military, with the Benusi mic. With the Benusi mic, in the days of military, not to talk of the Pentecost, fake pastors. But are nothing but businessmen trying to make money.
But you see my own,
They're making money at the expense of the people. Yes, Mungwe.
You see my problem. If they advertise the school as a theological school, I can understand why they will have all these rules.
Let us know that.
But if you're advertising at a university that teaches secular courses, why do you have all these rules?
Why do they have all these restrictions, all these rules?
So male students,
if it's a theological school, at least let the public know that this is a theological school. No?
Because
but
males, you are stopping.
And you are giving them all these restrictions.
Male student cannot visit female students. You cannot.
Just imagine.
Wonderful.
Just imagine.
Wonderful,
just
miraculous.
Imagine. It is so amazing that we are talking about adults in universities, and you are giving them restrictions. That is absurd. I've never had anything like that in my life. Not even in the days of military.
And now
I've never had that.
Now you are hearing it from Covenant University.
Now we are hearing it from Covenant University. A supposed bishop. A supposed bishop. Can you now see that all these God of men, they are the ones behind the rigmarole where they happen for Nigeria. They are the ones behind the Nigeria that we see today depreciating, whereby all countries don't no longer want to associate themselves with Nigerians. I mean, with Nigeria as a country, they are disassociating themselves from Nigeria. Nigeria is getting red X, left, right, and center. Look at Nigeria right now. Most embassies, they are closing down, they are shutting down.
Yeah, but let's come back, please. Let's come back to because that student handbook.
Yeah, to the topic.
I remember very well because my younger brother went there. I remember very well signing that student handbook. But again, I suspended my brain because I was so focused on my brother finishing, like graduating, being in school for 4 years and graduating for 4 years.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of parents are like that.
Yeah.
Where you are sending your kids to school, but you don't realize.
Yeah.
Because to think about it.
Because already by that time, people have already spent so much money. And
No.
They are tired to now be looking around for another school.
No.
Yeah.
You see, in my own experience, right? Like just like any other thing, we signed. It was in second year. Because my brother was so, till date, he's still very invested in church. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying he shouldn't be. But it was so, we didn't realize how much indoctrinated he was. It was only when we started asking, because he would wake up as early as 4 a.m. in the morning. So from second year, you start seeing them demonstrating ordinary jeans. I think what jeans wala ni. he will not wear jeans
Uh-huh.
because because the
Yeah,
dress
that's why
code.
most of all these children, are mentally, that's how most of them are mentally disturbed because of all these junks that they, that that universities are, depositing into their minds. That is why when you come out of those universities, you are no more the same as a person. You have to go see a psychiatrist right away when you come out of those kind of dungeons. I call them dungeons anyway. They are not about sweatshop dungeons. They keep you there. It's like enslavement. They enslave you for 5 years and they make your life miserable. And when you now come out, those children, they will come out of those universities depressed. Some of them wind up buying themselves in the process with all the junks that they keep feeding these people, this our children. They feed them with all this nonsense, all these GOs, this patriarchal organization of Nigeria. All you have to say that this is my business that I'm doing. This is not a university; it is a theological school. Instead of them lying and
But
saying
at the
it's
same
a
time,
university.
but you see, my brother, there are three ways to this conversation. There is the angle of the
Yes.
university, of this church that have put down the
Yep.
university. There's also the
Yep.
angle of parents who are not necessarily
Yep.
paying attention until something
Yeah,
goes
they are
wrong.
not. The parents are not paying attention. The parents will be like, yes, you're gonna go to that private university. Yes, that's where they will correct your head. They will make sure they will reset your brain. They will give you all these restrictions. Most of the parents like it. They like it until issues
Something
happen.
happen, yeah.
Until something happens, they'll be like, wow.
Because
I wasn't
imagine
expecting this.
they were saying that they have their medical center where they mix prayer and faith with medical, and I'm like, I feel so.
Sick bay. They have sick bay. They only have sick bay in that university. Sick bay is not really a state of the art hospital there. It's sick bay. Sick bay where you just go be like, I have tetanus. Oh yeah, come for any good tetanus. Come for any. They give you pain medication for your headache and all that. That's all they are good for.
And that is if they have
all those people that they gathered.
My brother,
All those people that they all those nurses that they gathered in their sick bay. Most of them probably don't even have their certificates altogether to practice
I feel so.
in that Nigeria. They don't even have all their certificates. That's why one weary nurse will not come and tell them, the boy needs fresh air. Please stay away. He needs fresh air. There's no defibrillator, no oxygen tank. I mean, yeah.
See,
no
my brother, my brother.
Yeah.
That place is not as equipped. And moreover, that
It's
place.
not now.
No. But what I'm trying to say.
Without the money Oledepo is collecting.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is, you see that health center, the way it's designed, it's not designed to have all this oxygen. Even on the handbook, they say they have CT scan. All those ones not lie. It's just a basic, and that's what, because I learned
like
that fast.
Medicine after death. Medical devices after the boy don't buy. Just to do make believe for camera.
I hope parents are learning. I hope they are learning.
I hope parents are learning. I can understand why parents are taking their kids to private universities in Nigeria. I can understand. Just to avoid that strike. Those strikes that all these state universities and governmental universities are having in Nigeria. I can understand why. But at the end of the day, At the end of the day, is it worth it?
Yeah.
Is it worth it? Ọmọ you dey kò lọ school to dá lẹ́dà. Ṣé mú wọn lọ bẹ̀ ni?
No.
He flew them abroad. He flew them abroad to get the best quality education. He flew them abroad. And now they came to be pastors, to dominate and to take over from their father, so that they can continue in that slavery mentality to enslave everybody else. Eh? You go to church, you don't use your brain. Omo, your children's children will serve. You will serve all your God of men, all your fake pastors.
Thank
They will
you,
serve.
Gary.
I'm telling you, they will serve. So right now, parents should have a rethink. Rethink is possible, like they say. They should have a rethink. They should start putting plus and minuses together and stop fooling themselves. Stop fooling themselves, because these kids will come out of those graduate from those universities, and they won't get a job. They won't even be able to cope in life.
Thank
Because
you.
their psyche has been messed up. That's why those kids, when they come out, they need to seek psychiatric evaluation. I'm telling you, after they graduate from those colleges, with what they are saying, handbook Covenant University to fi see discipleship with the oleboye ishe pẹ̀lú fún àwọn pastors ẹ̀ tó recruit. What's the difference? It's the same. It's the same thing. It's the same plan. It's the same manuscript. It's the same blueprint. It's not different. It's high time we start. People should start using their brains. Wake up. Stop being a follow. Stop doing follow with all this God of men. They have nothing good for you at all. They don't care about you. They only care about their money. They want their money. That's all. That's all they do.
Thank you so much.
There's those people. They don't have any God. They don't have any God. They only serve in their pockets.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your contribution. I hope, please kindly share this video so that people can learn from this. Particularly parents, you need to go back and read that handbook. You need to go back and read that handbook that they give your children. Not just Covenant University is the one I know, but go back for all the private schools you go to. Read word for word what they are offering your children or what you are paying for. Like that boy now, the boy that passed away, Tumiche, unfortunately, he's not here to tell his story. Of course, people are telling his story, but he's not here to tell his story. But one thing we also need to know is, in the quest for us wanting the best of our children, we also need to take a step back and make sure that you are giving your children what they truly need. Like I've always said, and I still stand by my words, you see all these people, I want to contest. I want to do president, I want to do governor. Like I always ask, are their children part and parcel of the system that they want to rule? If their children are not directly interacting with that system, if they themselves are not directly interacting with the system, we are going to have the kind of problem we are having. Imagine if your governors, your minister of education, your commissioner of education, imagine if all their children were schooling in Nigeria. There was a time that all of these guys, their children schooled on the soil of Nigeria. They made sure Nigeria education worked for Nigeria. But the moment they started going abroad, started encouraging their children, and they started detaching their immediate family from the Nigerian system, they did not give a monkeys about the system. In the United Kingdom where I live, or including the royal family and the politicians, Their children are part and parcel. They themselves, everybody is part and parcel of the system. So they have no choice than to make sure, whether it is private school or public school, the curriculum is the same. And they make sure that education works for every child on the soil of United Kingdom. Because if it doesn't, then them go suffer am. Okay? So that is where we are. Tomorrow, I dey come give una hot gossip. Make we fasten our seatbelt. As you can hear from my voice, I am tired. I need my bed. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you, the caller. Thank you for everybody that joined us. Now, lie I talk, okay, I don't hear you. Frank, is not Frankie? Now, lie you talk. What do you mean, a lie I talk? You can't please everybody. You can't please everybody, but the truth is, like I said, God is amazing. You see, whether you get money for abroad or not, if you are sending your children to study, even the abroad, know what you are paying for. Like I said, you see that student handbook. I am drawing a lesson from it because when my brother went to the school, we signed, but we didn't read it because the focus was more on we wanted him to finish school. I mean, he has stayed at home for too long. We wanted him to get to university and finish school. But it was only when something happened that we now, for whatever reason, I just picked up the handbook and I was like, Egba Mike. Ṣé nǹkan tá a sọ million fún lélẹ̀? Na so e be. Anyway, tomorrow morning, make una leave Frankie alone. Normal, we go always get people will always get different opinion, and their opinion is best known to them. Anyway, tomorrow morning, I go come. I get gist. We go come do aproko. The aproko we wan do tomorrow morning go sweet. Make we go sleep. Sleep dey catch me. There are more important issue than this, bad damuwa. Sleep dey catch me. But parents, please share this with parents. Let them go and read that handbook. It is worth reading. Any school that your child is going to, read the handbook. It is worth reading. It is worth reading. Trust me, it is worth reading. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining me. Everybody that asked after me, thank you so much. I am fine, but I'm tired. I will see you all tomorrow and have a wonderful night. Bye.